Hey, what's going on, my fellow idiots? Welcome back for another episode of Idiot Proof Cooking. So I felt like baking some cookies today, and I settled on making a sugar cookie, but with a ton of sprinkles in them. So it's like a sprinkle sugar cookie, or I think some people would call it funfetti, but really, whatever you call it, really doesn't matter at the end of the day, because they are quite tasty. They're super simple to make, like they come together in no time, and they're a lot of fun because they have a ton of sprinkles in them. So if you have kids, guaranteed they'll love them because of all the sprinkles in them, and hey, they are tasty. So why are we still talking about it here? Let's just get into making them, shall we? Okay, get yourself a mixing bowl and prepare yourself for one of the easiest cookie recipes we've ever made on the channel. Start off by adding 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour into your mixing bowl, and then add in 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. Next in is some kosher salt. I'm going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of it, and then we're going to add in 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Get out your trusty whisk and whisk all of the dry ingredients until they're thoroughly combined. From there, we're going to add in some wet ingredients, starting off with a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, just softened to room temperature, and then we're going to crack in 1 large egg. Make sure you don't get any shells in, and then the vanilla paste, it's back. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of that, or extract if that's all you have, and then we're going to use our electric mixer and mix this all together until it's thoroughly combined. It's going to be still pretty crumbly, like you're going to notice that the cookie dough is still pretty crumbly, but when you squish it together in your hands, it forms a nice solid mass, and that's what you're looking for. And then there you go, the cookie dough is made. So now I'm going to add in my sprinkles, and boy are we going to add in a lot of them. I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of assorted sprinkles here. Hey, if you're going to add sprinkles in, you might as well go big or go home. So add in your sprinkles and then use your electric mixer once again to mix the sprinkles into the cookie dough until they're thoroughly combined, and there we go. We've got a super simple and super fun and sprinkly sugar cookie dough. So now get yourself out a baking sheet, line it with some parchment paper, and grab a handful of the cookie dough because it's time to start making these cookies. So what you'll want to do is form a ball of dough just slightly smaller than a golf ball, like this here, and then we're going to lay it down on our parchment paper on the baking sheet and then just press it out with our hands to form a cookie, much like I've just done here. And then really all we're going to do is repeat the process with scooping out a ball of dough, forming it, and pressing it down onto our baking sheet lined with parchment paper until we have anywhere from 12 to 15 cookies, just depending on how big you've made your cookies. There we go. All right, so now we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to bake these cookies for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes until they're nice and crispy around the edges, but they're still a little bit soft on the inside, and they're going to look something like that. As you can see here, they spread out a little bit, but not too much. Alrighty, look at those sprinkle sugar cookies. They are super colorful because they're super sprinkly, so now all we got to do is let them cool down on a wire rack for the next 30 to 45 minutes until they're ready to eat. And as you can see, Rose is already clamoring to get into them. Oh, look at that. Nice close-up shot. They are super colorful. It's a super simple cookie recipe, but these are going to be crazy good. Like if you like sugar cookies, that is. They are nice. These are fun. Like I said, your kids are going to love them. As you can see, like I said, Rose is just gunning for them. She loves the sprinkles, and I mean, hey, what kid doesn't like cookies? So here we go. Taste test time. I'm going to break it in half. I'll give half to Rose here, and I'll eat the other half. So here you go, Rosie. Hope you enjoy. And now we wait for the official taste test. Oh, come on. Thumbs up. Did you like them? Oh, that's a quick thumbs up. As you can see, she wants the other half of the cookie. Come on, Rose. There you go. All right, before I give her any more cookies, I got to taste test this. And wow, these are really good. They're nice and sweet. They taste like a sugar cookie. It's a simple taste, but really, really sweet and fun. And as you can see, they were super easy to make. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, why don't you drop me a comment, like the video, or even subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching Idiot Proof Cooking, and we'll see you again soon.